Alright guys, the video I said I was going to make about the moon, here it is. Alright, we're going back to, again, Apollo 8. And I think my last couple of moon videos were also Apollo 8. And we're going to check that out right now. Now, you can see right here, AS08-13-2333. Alright, here's my problem with this. Okay, we have people like, and I swear the government shills because, or they're at least working for the government, right? You know, they'll look at this photo and say, I don't know what you guys are talking about. These photos were never manipulated or anything. Really? Now, here's the thing. We've got Lunar and Planetary Institute. For some reason, all of their photos are always trash. Look at this. Just zoom into this. You can't make heads or tails of this piece of trash if you wanted to. It's complete. There's low res and then there's garbage res. I mean, this is just, it's barely a photo. Let's put it that way. It's barely a photo. Now, they have uploaded to Flickr, and this is a lot better photo. You can see that. But look how it's been washed. The whole photo has been completely washed out. You know, you look at this thing, you might have 5% detail. Maybe. Listen, there's amateur astronomers that are out there. Hell, I even looked at with my small telescopes. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't look anything like this. Ever. Ever. So it makes you wonder. You can see how close they are to them. You can see these giant craters right here and stuff like that. They're close to this, to the surface. This is the reason why these photos are being whitewashed. They don't want you to see. And when I show you this, what's on this moon and on this lunar surface, it's going to leave no doubt in your mind that someone or something has been on this moon for many years. Let's have a look. All right. First thing I did was equalize the photo, which I usually do to a lot of these. Doesn't always work, but a lot of times I do. Notice how it's pretty much uniform. In other words, from left to right, it's pretty uniform as far as brightness, right? Okay. Let me show you something. Hit equalization. Whoa, what the hell? Why do you suppose that the exposure has been brought up so much in this middle section towards the front of the photo and in the back? What do you think they're doing here? First of all, we get a completely washed out photo. And then when you try to break into the photo, you can see where they've actually tried to hide more stuff. Now, this is almost impossible to see in here because look at the way they've... Well, first of all, here's the first step. Where do you see detail? There's no detail. So now when I hit the equalization, this is what you get. Go to the back of this photo, and guys, oh my God, some of the things you're going to see in here are going to be blowing your mind. Item here. Now check that out. You can see something that's right there. And the whiter piece is what you're looking at. There's something right here. And we're going to get into this a whole lot better and then highlight them for you so you can see it a lot better. Here. Here. These in the front of the photo, run down to the bottom. Two items up here at the top. Might be just actually one item. Look at this. This is awesome. You can actually see the line to it. Going like this here. Drops down a little bit. Goes just like this. All the way to the front here. Goes up like this here. Almost like this weird cover. And it's doing this here. You'll see that a little bit better as well. This item, I don't know what the hell to make of that. I'm going to show you that a little bit better as well. And there's one thing in here that's really going to stand out for you guys. This is crazy. Check this out. And, you know, anything that had any kind of lines or details to it, what I would do is just trace it over, you know, with a paint tool. And I'd use black to try to do that. Here. You can see something right here. Right in this area. Look at this. Now, I might have went in too far. Let's just back out a little bit. See that? Something right here. This looks like another structure type thing right here. Okay, check this thing out. This is cool. Go down to this part. Something right here. I'm not sure if there's multiple pieces, like one here or one there, and one there. I'm not sure. Check this thing out. This is cool. This object right here. Again, anything had lines in it, I automatically just traced over them. This is the reason why you can see it a little bit darker here. And guys, look at this. It's actually got these weird lines to it. Whatever the hell these things are in the photo. Here. There's something else right there. There's an object right here. Again, they use this something like a fabric tool or something like that, a copy tool. And they would just like take a piece of this, and then they can just click, 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 click all over whatever the hell they want to take out. And you could see that. See this? I made a mistake, and I think in my last moon photo. I'm not sure. But I said they CGI'd it. Now, clearly they didn't have CGI back in the day. We're talking 60s, right? So clearly didn't have that. But they did have acetate, which is basically a film. They can overlay it over a photo, and then they can airbrush. Or they can use marker, paint, whatever they wanted to do, and overlay it and block out whatever they want. Or they just did it directly onto the photo. And you can look that up. You can actually, they have actually done that. So yeah, it's pretty wild. This item right here. You can see there's little details in it right over here at the top. Okay. And I know some of you guys have been telling me, hey, Chris, I'm on a small phone and I can't see these. Guys, listen. This is 2, 4, 500. Once I hit over 500, first of all, it looks incredibly blurry and you can't see making heads or tails of this thing. So I'd rather not do that. But what I will do is I'll zoom in and then back out slowly so you guys can get an idea. And pause it any way you want to have a better look, right? There's another item here right next to this other one. Okay. Okay. That's pretty much the major things I found in here. There's another object right here. I'm not even sure I even covered this or highlighted this right here. Okay. Now, let's get into this a whole lot better, and you're going to see exactly what I mean. This is what I'm talking about as far as adding a little bit more detail in this back piece right here. See this right here? Now, this, of course, is in gray, which is fine. Check this out. Look at the lines that are in these actual photos. Oh. Now look at the lines in here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All I did was I just brought it up just a little bit. You can actually see they're faint lines, but they're there. See it? Okay. So now let's back out. Here's another item here. Check this out. There's something right in here. Not sure what to make of that. But usually the whiter parts, and I'm not saying none of the moon can be reflective in some way, shape, or form. I'm just saying a lot of these, what you see right here, you're seeing bits and pieces of like objects. Look at this right here. I don't want to go in too far because then it actually literally tears this photo apart. And I know a lot of you guys want me to zoom in, but here's the problem. The second I do that, it looks like trash, and you can't make heads or tails of it. So this is the reason why I'm trying to keep it within reason, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's pop this. I'm going to show you the overall, and then we're going to pop it. Okay, so now we've got these popped. Now let's zoom into this, and I'm going to go from right to left, because this is cool, guys. Check these things out. Now, these are the things I can see, or was able to bring out of the photo, right? So, and that's not saying what else could be hidden in this photo, because clearly there's a bunch of stuff to see here, right? Here's this bigger thing. It looks like a frame to some kind of craft or something, or a structure, right? There's something above that, but I couldn't really make out that. That's why I didn't highlight it. These smaller items here, right here in the bottom. We've got these here. I'm going to try to zoom in for you guys. Can't make heads or tails of what these things are. It looks like just wrecked items. Look at this. Over to here. Check this out. Again, anything that had lines in it, I just went over it to bring out the details better for you guys, because sometimes it's really hard to see on a PC or on a phone, right? Okay. Again, look at these weird-looking frickin' things here. Okay. Check this out. This is the thing I thought was really wild-looking. Actually, just about everything in here is wild-looking, but check this out. Again, what is the purpose of this thing? And why do they take some kind of duplication tool, copy the lunar surface, and then went over the whole top of this thing? You can see that. I mean, you can see where they've actually went over this because there's an actual edge to it. So they didn't block out the actual shape of the item. And then, of course, it gets kind of lost in here, but I would assume it does this, continues on. Goes like that there. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this looks like some kind of weird trap door. I mean, it does this, then goes across, comes over to here, back down, and then it has this, what looks like a 90-degree angle going like this here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but see that there? Clearly, there's something hidden right here. This whole object right here. Now, I don't know if it's all one piece or what that is, but check that out. Okay, this to the left of it. This is wild. This is that weird thing I told you about. It looks like some kind of giant laser or something like that. But this whole item right here, you can see something right here at the very bottom. Some kind of round circle within a circle. Just this cluster. See that? That's wild. Not sure what to make of that. But it's there. Jump over to this side. Again, check these features out. This thing here, this was cool because when I looked at this, the first impression I've got, well, this was some kind of craft, and you can see that it's when it looks like it crashed, this piece here, like the hull had come apart, like it just completely obliterated. But you can see these lines in here. I don't know what to make of that stuff, guys. Doesn't look like any lunar rock or surface to me. I could be wrong. And again, we've got these several pieces and this cluster of trash right there. This thing was pretty weird. I'm not sure what to make of this either. It has what looks like it's a white item here. I mean, it's doing this here, going like this, where it kind of has almost like it's concave right here. It's got the end of it, and of course you can't see the very other side as far as the edge. It's got like a round circle on it, and it looks like more of an oval on this side. So I'm not sure what to make of that, but yeah. Jump over to this piece. This thing is wild. Look at that thing. What do you guys make of that? You can see where it looks like they tried to take it out, where this is, I'm not sure if these are almost like a window type looking thing, or this is just the way they went over this and just didn't block the whole thing. In other words, this could be all solid like this on the top. Or because it's been laying there for millions of years, or X amount of years. I don't know. Guys, tell me what you think we're looking at here. This, to me, is insane. Let me tell you something, guys. This is just my opinion and nothing more. This moon has been visited for thousands, maybe even millions of years. Some of this stuff could be ours. It's failed. I'm not so sure about some of these things. Looking crazy looking items. Not so sure about all that. I don't think it's us. Is it a possibility? Yes. But here's the thing. If it's us, this stuff wouldn't be all in ruins. Think about that a minute. We're going to go up there. We're going to build it. And we're going to constantly, build upon it. So it's going to just get better and better and better. It's not going to look like this. What looks like crash stuff and it looks like it's buried in the ground. Yeah, I mean, half buried. It looks like it's been crash landed there for millions of years, thousands of years, whatever. Who knows? But to me, the moon, parts of the moon are nothing but a graveyard. And I think this is the reason why these guys went to the moon, to scavenge through the technology that's left on these crafts. The moon is a junkyard. Someone or something has been on this moon long before we even decided to go there. I think the moon has been visited, and I think it still is. I think there's been a lot of failed attempts from us, as well as other countries, to get to the moon, and this may be some of them. However, judging by some of the things I've seen in these photos, I don't think that's the case. I really don't think that's the case at all. But, I mean, guys, give me your thoughts. As always, drop your comments down below. Let me know what we're seeing here. To me, you can't help but to look at this photo and say, my God, what is with all of this stuff? It looks like it's been crash landed there for thousands of years. And they don't have rain up there. They don't have all this, like we have the atmospheric conditions here on Earth, right? So, yeah, it's not just going to rot away. We're still going to see the actual item still on the moon for years to come, right? As far as metals, depending on the metal it's built from, whatever. Guys, just comment down below. Let me know what you think, man. Give me your thoughts. What are we seeing? Are you guys seeing anything different than I am? Like and share the video. You got to share the video. This way here, more and more people see these and actually get, wise to what's really going on, and that we are part of something much larger. Anyway, guys, again, don't want to keep it too much longer. You guys have yourself a great day, and I'll see you on the flip side.